Hi guys, I haven't vlogged in so long, like...
I know, we were saying this yesterday.
Yeah, so we are on our way to the official Animal Rights March 2017. And yeah, we've got my vegan top on, Holly's got her vegan t-shirt on. We are so excited. So I'm just gonna like vlog the whole thing and then, yeah, see what we get up to. So we just got the train and the tube and now we are walking straight to Achilles Statue, which is where it starts. And we walk all the way
to Parliament
Square.
We're gonna protest animal rights. Animal rights. Listen to me, people. Animal rights.
Look at this.
More complex than the magazine. Not too many out there I know that can handle me. I've learned in life that your friends become your family. I keep my circle small so there ain't no jealousy. The way you got me feeling is amazing. So intimate and I'm not even naked. And your love is where I'm trying to get wasted. So even if the sky starts falling, even if the earth stops spinning round, just know I'ma be there, I'ma hold you down. Through the fire, wind and rain, my love for you will remain the same. Ain't shit gon' change, you know I'ma be there, I'ma hold you. Never had a real man, but you feel that place. My homie and my lover both the same. By your side I will remain, riding for you, baby, never pump the brakes. I put my all in, regardless of the stakes. I started falling, you caught me right away. I must admit I think about you every day, and I know you over there feeling the same. So even if the sky starts falling, even if the earth stops spinning round, just know I'ma be there, I'ma hold you down. Through the fire, wind and rain, my love for you will remain the same. Ain't shit gon' change, you know I'ma be there, I'ma hold you down. I like it, I like it, I really like it. I'm for it, adore it, so come let me enjoy it. Hey, hey, I like it, I like it, I really like it. I'm for it, adore it, so come let me enjoy it.
Today shows, in our numbers of 5,000, that we are truly not alone, and that every time we go out and fight on the behalf of animals, we fight with thousands, tens of thousands of people behind us. We fight united as a community. But let it be known that when we leave here today, that is not the end. It is only the beginning. It is the beginning of a new era of animal rights. The beginning of a new world where all animals are treated with love, respect, compassion and kindness, regardless of their species. Let it be known that when we leave here today, we leave as activists, bound by our moral duty to speak up on behalf of those who are oppressed. It is time for us to do what must be done and not what is easy, to do what is necessary and not what is convenient. We have an obligation to fight on behalf of those who cannot fight for themselves. It is believed by many that veganism is the moral baseline. However, this is untrue. Vegan activism is the moral baseline. And there's an analogy that sums this up perfectly. And the analogy goes, there is a man beating a dog with a stick. A second man comes down the road and sees the man beating the dog. Now the man with the stick says to the other man, I have another stick. Come join me and we'll beat and kill this dog together. Then the second man has three options. The first choice he can make is he can say, sure, I'll grab that second stick and I'll beat that dog with you. The second choice the man can make is he can say, I see what you are doing. What you are doing is wrong and immoral, and I will not participate in what you are doing. In essence, the second choice is veganism. Veganism is non-participation. It's seen an industry or an act that you don't agree with, and it's saying that you will not participate in it. But most importantly, the dog still gets beaten and still dies if the man takes the second option. The third option the man can take is he says, I see what you are doing. What you are doing is wrong and immoral, and not only will I not participate, but I will actively intervene and stop you. Yeah. The third choice is vegan activism, because it's the only choice that man can make where the dog's life is saved, and as such, becoming an activist is the only choice that we can make which saves the lives of animals. It is time for us to stand up, speak up, and say no longer will we tolerate these industries that exploit and murder animals. No longer will we remain silent whilst those we care about are suffering. No longer will we allow these industries to continue. No longer will we allow these acts of evil to be carried out. It is time. It is time for us to rise up and shout, not in my name! These industries may have fooled us, deceived us into thinking it was okay to support the slaughter of animals, but no longer will we stand for it. And the fight ahead will not be easy. We will face challenges because the corporations and industries that we are up against will not go down without a fight. But they will not win. They will never win. Because for all of their money and for all of their political influence, we have one thing they will never have. We have the truth. There is no more time for excuses, no more time for complacency or apathy. Now is the time to come together, to fight together, and to win together. Each and every one of you came here today because you felt that fire inside of you, the obligation to make your voice heard and to oppose the industries that think they can exploit and kill animals without consequence. Every single one of you came here today because you felt that responsibility, that desire to create a brighter future for all life. Every single one of you came here today so that when the future generations ask you, what did you do? You can say that you stood on the right side of history. Most of us weren't born vegan. Many of us paid for animals to suffer and die. Animals suffered and died for us, so that we could eat their flesh and wear their skin. And as such, we have a moral obligation to fight to protect their brothers and sisters. But we fight not only to protect the animals that are yet to be bred, we fight to beg for forgiveness from the ones that died for us before. The way I see it, animals had their lives taken from them by us. So the least we can do is fight with the rest of our lives for them. Our existence on this planet is only temporary, but the world that we leave behind will define the future and outlive us forever. Now is the time. Now is the time. The time to fight. We fight together. We fight for the animals. We fight for the planet, and we never stop fighting. We never back down. We never back down until all the animals are free. I ask you now, what will you do today, tomorrow, and the next day to change the world and save the animals? Thank you.
It is that simple. You can never be an animal lover if you are not vegan. Becoming vegan is not extreme. Murdering and consuming flesh is the most extreme. Vegan is the future. Become part of the change and help save these creatures. When you open your mind and see the fear in their eyes, you know it is your duty to be their voice and to stand up for their lives as you hope others would fight for you. products that are tested on animals. When you wear fur, when you go to an animal circus or zoo, you are supporting the torture of innocent beings and breaching their rights of freedom. You are helping to exploit them and are utterly disrespecting these sentient beings. You are being ignorant to their pain and broken hearts. Stop contributing to the cruelty.
I see the masses taking veganism seriously, and it gives me hope. Hope and motivation that what we are doing is working. Yes, the animals are innocent. Yes, they have done nothing wrong to deserve the horrific abuse and torture humans inflict on them every second of every day. But we as activists are their defenders, and we must stand together worldwide from across countries to support each other. Today we stood together for the plight of animals. We stand together in solidarity for animal liberation, and we'll march into the streets and make sure our voices are heard. For every single time we turned a blind eye to their suffering, we owe them. For every single time we participated in their murder, we owe them. Being an activist is the very least we owe them. You know, when Ed and Luna brought out their animal rights film, Land of Hope and Glory, I watched it and I wept. I wept because I felt helpless. I wept because I could feel their suffering like it was my own and I couldn't stop it. But it was in that moment of helplessness that I realised I can do something. We can do something. We are doing something and we are not helpless. We can stop this. And by channeling all that emotion into our activism, mark my words, we will stop this. We must work tirelessly as activists towards a vegan world. We can never have peace until the animals have peace. We can never give up, no matter what. When it comes to being an activist, we have to be brave. Courage isn't something you're born with. It's something you build on and work on. It's something that comes from gradually stepping outside of your comfort zone and speaking out against injustice. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Today we march together for animal liberation. Today we march for those who can't march for themselves. We shout loud our truth for those who can't speak for themselves. And we'll stand up and fight for those who can't defend themselves. Never underestimate the power of a fearless, dedicated group of activists. This is the power we have when activists unite. And we won't stop until we have total animal liberation. Never give up. Thank you.
So the march is all over now and all the speeches are finished, and it was like the most inspiring thing. Wasn't it inspiring? Like,
We have become activists.
yeah, I'd definitely say. Well, I'd like to think we've always been activists because of like our channels and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, true.
Like, but it definitely makes you
Want to do more?
And there were 5,000 vegans there.
5,000.
That is so many. I didn't expect there to be so many people marching through London, but pretty incredible.
Marching for the animals.
Yeah, so incredible. Just amazing.
So cool.
You're sitting on my bed in those jeans that you sat on the floor in my new bed. Get off, Emily! That's not funny. I don't like that. There's a clean bed sheet. You just want to sit on them. You don't do that.
Sorry, dude.
Wipe it.
Do you want to be in the vlog now?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Sorry, dude.
You don't do that. I'm gonna go and sit on your pillow and eat you. And then we'll watch what happens.
Okay, guys.
You've been filming this whole time?
Did you just realize?
No. Did you hear what you just did? You sat on my bed that I changed yesterday. Stop it, Emily. Ruin my
little bit, my head looks huge. How good has today been?
So good.
Very good. I don't know, just seeing so many people all who were like like-minded in one place at one time was just so like powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like 5,000 roughly.
A very diverse group as well.
Yeah, all ages, all ethnicities. Like, it was just incredible. And like the amount of attention that it got when we were marching through London was so good. Obviously everyone was looking like, what's
people
going
on buses, just in the cars, pedestrians.
Yeah, it was just really incredible. So I just feel so proud to be part of this movement, this like revolution, and all the speeches at the end like were just really moving and really good. So if you guys couldn't make it, or you know, you just don't live in this country and you couldn't come, then you can see what it was like, and you can hopefully realize there are so many other people out there who have the exact same values as you. And even if you aren't vegan and you watch this and this sort of made you think, like, maybe try veganism out, like it's really not that bad. And vegans are really normal people, kind of.
Really?
So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please give a big like for me and support ending animal cruelty and animal suffering, and leave me any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for weekly videos every Sunday at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. So see you guys next week. Spread good vegan vibes always. Go check out Holly's videos as per. She posts every week too.
Hi.
If you don't know who this is Holly, my sister. You probably worked out by now.
And that creepy little code is always in your videos.
Bye.
You're so mean to me.
I'm not mean. She's just so little and tiny. Look at your head. Look at my head.
Don't hit me. She hits me, look. And she pushes me. Oh! I just stubbed my toenail.
Well done, man.
Through the fire, wind and rain, my love for you will remain the same. Ain't shit gon' change, you know I'ma be there, I'ma hold you. Never had a real man, but you felt that place. My homie and my lover both the same.